Okay guys, so to start off today's activity, I'm going to read you a poem, and it's called Rain Song. It's about rain and the springtime, which is the season that we're in right now. Spring rain is pink rain with petals sweet and fair. Summer rain is rainbow rain with colors everywhere. The rain of fall is brown rain with leaves that whirl and blow. And winter rain is white rain, but we call it snow. Okay, so before we talk about this poem, I have a question for you guys. I have some pink flowers here. Can anyone tell me what this little part of the flower is called? Yes?
Petal.
Yes, these are called petals. And they're what makes the flower so pretty because they're all different colors. And in this poem, it says that spring rain is pink rain with petals sweet and fair. That means that in the springtime, when it rains, the rain helps flowers with pink petals to grow. So rain is really important because it helps the flowers grow. Today, we're going to be making rain because it's so important. So before we start, we have to go over there and everyone has to put a smock on. So you guys can come over here, follow me. Okay, so find a seat that has a smock, and you might need some help putting it on because you have to Velcro it in the back. Here. Perfect. Here, Renee, come here. I'll help you. Okay, so everyone take a seat in one of the chairs. So today we're going to be doing a project called Fizzy Drip Painting. And the reason why it's called Fizzy Drip Painting is because when we put the color on the paper to make our rain, it's going to make a fizzing noise. But before we can do that, we have to actually make the rain, the paint. The first step is we are going to take some baking soda and combine it with some water. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. When we finish our project, this is what it's going to look like. This is the colored rain, and we're going to have some clouds up at the top too. So the first step in making our rain is we're going to have some cups and with baking soda in them. And then I'm going to pour some water in here. So notice that I'm mixing two things, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to pour some water in there. And now you're going to take your paintbrush. You're going to each have your own cup. So I'm going to take my cup, mix it all around so that the ingredients get mixed. Can you guys see how they're mixing?
Yeah.
And then you're going to take your paper, make sure the name is on the back, because we don't want the name in the front of your project. Then you're going to take your brush and scoop up, try to get some of the baking soda on there, see that?
Yeah.
And then you're going to paint your entire paper with your baking soda water mixture. Okay, you guys think you're ready to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, you can each have your own cup, each have your own paintbrush.
What about our papers?
Here's your paper right here. Carolina, Maeve, and Danny. Okay, so mix it up, remember, so that it's mixed super well. And then, don't forget that when you're painting it on, you want to try to get some of the baking soda onto your paintbrush. And then you're just gonna spread it all over, the whole thing.
My baking soda is mixed in though.
If you let it sit for a little bit, once you scoop the bottom, you should get some. And if you don't, that's okay. It'll still work.
Oh wow, no.
There you go. forget to try to get everywhere all over the paper. And the most important part is not the water, it's the baking soda. So it doesn't really have to be super wet, just as long as it has the baking soda on there. You guys need any help or you got it? Got it? Let's see, is yours all painted? Ooh, looks good. Did you make sure to get some baking soda on there?
Yeah.
How about you, Maeve? Getting the baking soda on there? All right, you guys all done?
Yes.
Okay, I will take your cups for you. With your paintbrush too. Thank you. Okay, so step 2 for making our rain is we're gonna have 3 cups. We're gonna pour some vinegar into the cups, and then we're gonna mix it with the colors. So more mixing, and mixing is when you put 2 ingredients together, and then you can use all different types of things to mix them together. So first, pour some in there. Okay, now we're gonna do the colors. This is the fun part. So first we have some green. Now I want you guys to watch as they mix together. Remember we talked about mixing before? So I want you guys to watch how they mix. Now we're gonna do some turquoise, which is kind of like a mix of blue and green. Watch how the color and the vinegar mix together. And last, we have blue for our rain. Okay, so what do you think we can use to mix together the color and the vinegar? I know they look mixed, but we have to make sure they're mixed together really well.
We use the paintbrush and mix it around again.
We could do the paintbrush. What else could we do?
Spoon.
Spoon. That's a good idea. So, oops, I'm gonna give you each a cup. Be super careful and use the spoon to mix the color and the vinegar together. Okay, do you think they're all mixed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take your color for you. You guys are such good mixers. Okay, so now we're on to part 3 of creating our rain. So we're going to be using these. These are called droppers. We're going to be using these to drip our rain onto our paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper like this and tilt it up because we want our rain to drip down because rain falls down outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take your dropper, squeeze it, put it down in the color you want. I'm going to start with blue. And then you're going to let it go so that it fills up with the color. This is your rain. Then you're going to tilt your paper up like this. Make sure that the paper towel is at the bottom so that the color doesn't get onto the table. And then you're going to squeeze the top so that your rain drips down. Now I want you guys to listen. Do you hear anything?
Yeah, the fizzing.
The fizzing. So sometimes when you mix 2 ingredients, it makes a fizzing noise, and that's called a chemical reaction. You guys think you want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
Me too. I want it to be quiet because I didn't really hear it when you did it.
Yeah, you might be able to hear it a little better when you do it.
Yeah.
So take your droppers. You can each, here are all the different colors. You guys can use whatever color you want. And then remember, squeeze, let it soak up in, so let it go. And then drip it down onto your paper towel. Start at the top. Perfect. Now watch, can you hear it? Can you hear it fizzing?
No.
No. Here, try another spot.
Whoa. I think I see it fizzing,
Yeah?
but I don't hear it.
So that's when you mix the baking soda and the colored vinegar.
Can we do another drip?
Yeah, you can do as many drips as you want. Because remember, when you're all finished, it's gonna look like this, kind of. We want it to look like rain. You guys see how it's dripping down and fizzing?
Mm-hmm.
And you can put more on it.
Wow, I love how you guys are mixing your colors. It looks like rain, doesn't it? Oop, Danny, make sure that the end of your paper is getting on the paper towel.
Turquoise. Where's the turquoise?
Right there.
Here, pass it.
Oop, that's okay. Here, you need. Let's get a paper towel. It's okay. All right, how's the rain coming, everybody? Need the green? Here, Danny, you need some help? I'll hold it for you.
It's like
Ooh. Here, let me come around and help you guys. Here, I'll hold it for you, buddy. You can drip the rain down.
maybe green.
Here you go, Neighbor. Here, try dripping some over here, see if it makes a noise. It's not falling down. Maybe you need any help? Carolina?
No.
Okay, everyone. So it looks like as we are just finishing up to making our rain, we are almost ready for step 4.
It's blue.
Here you go, Maeve. guys like the rain?
Yeah.
Why?
It's different colors.
This rain is different colors, but do you like the rain outside?
Yeah.
Why do you like the rain outside?
Because Ashley will play in it sometimes, and because it waters the plants.
Mm-hmm. So even though rain might make everything look sad and gray outside, it's actually really important that we have the rain. And like you said, Maeve, it's fun to jump in the puddles afterwards. Do you like the rain, Danny?
Yes.
Yeah? Why do you like the rain?
Because it makes beautiful plants, and you can jump in puddles.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the rain, Carolina?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why do you like the rain?
Because it makes a cool sound.
Oh, I do like the sound of rain. I think it's really calming.
I finished.
Wow, let me see. I love your rain. It looks beautiful. Okay, so once you finish your rain, you can just lay it down so it can start to dry. Perfect. Here, let me wipe up your spot a little bit. Okay, here, let's not play with our rain. All right, Danny, you ready for part 4?
Almost.
Okay.
Not spreading over all over the paper.
Oh, that's okay. My rain doesn't spread all over the paper.
Neither does mine.
I actually think it looks kind of cool. Oop, remember, try to jerk on the paper towel. Okay,
Okay, ready.
perfect. That looks amazing. Okay, now you can just lay that down. I'll take the paper towel. Here, I'll take that for you. Okay, so now, here, can I take your dropper for you? Thank you. Okay, so part 4 of our project. Before we start part 4, actually, I have a question. Can anyone, or what do you guys think? Let me start over. Okay, I have a riddle for you guys. I want you guys to guess what I'm describing. So there's something that's up in the sky that's white and fluffy, and rain comes out of it.
Cloud.
Yes. So we're gonna add some clouds, just like here, for our rain to come out of. So, how we're gonna do this is you're gonna take your glue stick, or your glue, and you're gonna twist it open so that you don't see any white at the top. Can you guys see how it looks like it's open? Can you see that? Okay. And then at the top of your paper, you're just gonna put a little dot. Remember, when we're gluing, we only need a little dot because a puddle is trouble.
And the dot is a lot.
And a dot is a lot, that's right. So now you're gonna take a cloud out of the bowl and just stick it right onto the glue. Just like this. Can everyone see how I did that? All right. Now it's your turn to try. So take your glue, open it up so that you can't see any white at the top. Remember, a little dot at the top. And then you can pick a cloud to put up for your rain to come out of, up at the top. The clouds are super soft, aren't they?
Yeah, and fluffy and soft.
Fluffy and soft.
Can you pass the cloud balls?
How many clouds are you going to put on, Maeve?
I'm gonna put one on the top of each and one on the bottom. Like that.
Oh, I like it. That's a good idea. How many clouds are you putting on, Vanny?
I'm gonna put 2 rows up at the top.
2 rows?
Yeah.
How many clouds are you going to put on, Carolina?
I don't know yet. Probably around like 5 or something.
Sounds like a good idea. I think I'm just going to put a little corner of clouds up here. Oop, do we need some more clouds?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. I'll spread it out so it's nice and big and puffy like a cloud. You need some more, Danny?
One more.
Here you go, Maeve. Would you like another cloud? Alright, so when you finish gluing on your clouds, I can take your glue stick for you. Can I have can you give me your glue stick, Danny? Thank you. Are you done gluing on your clouds? Thank you. Okay, so it looks like we finished our rain and we have clouds at the top so that our rain can come down. But while our projects are drying, I have some more questions for you guys. So, everyone put their projects down. Let's take off our smocks and we're gonna go over to the carpet because I have some questions. Here, let me help you. So, we just made our rain using fizzy drip painting, and I think it looks pretty good. But before we end, I have some questions. So we learned that rain in the springtime is very important because it helps the flowers grow. What else grows outside in the springtime? Yes?
Trees.
Yep, trees grow outside. What else?
Grass.
Grass. Can you think of anything, Dave?
Bushes.
Bushes grow outside. Does anything else grow outside in the springtime?
Flowers.
Flowers grow outside, yep.
Do like leaves and like petals? Wheat.
Wheat, yep. Wheat grows outside.
Fruit.
Fruit trees, fruit, yep. Okay, I think you guys came up with a lot of good things that grow outside. I have one more question for you. So, when we mixed the vinegar, the color, the baking soda, and the water, we created a paint that made a fizzing noise because it had a chemical reaction. What else do we use mixing for?
Baking and cooking.
Baking and cooking. What else do we use mixing for?
I was gonna say cooking.
Cooking. Carolina, what do we use mixing for? Can you think of anything that we make when we use mixing?
We make a cake by mixing the batter.
A cake. What else do we make when we mix?
Slime.
Yeah, we make slime. What do we make when we mix
We
it?
make like brownies and we mix we mix cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Does anyone have any more ideas? Things that we mix? Yes, Danny? Cookies. All right. You guys did such a good job today. You all deserve a high five. Nice job, Maeve. Nice job, Danny. Nice job, Carolina.